ドジャースの大谷翔平が日本時間28日、本拠で行われたブルージェイズとのワールドシリーズ第3戦に1番 DH で先発出場しました。7回1失4対5と勝ち越された直後の第4打席で、この日2本目となる同点本塁打を放ちました。相手の4番手ドミンゲスが投じた初球、97.6 マイルの直球をフルスイング。打球は左中間スタンドへ到達し、打球速度 107.8 マイル、約 173.5 キロ、飛距離401フィート、約 122.2 メートル、角度26度を計測しました。大谷はバットを放り投げてダイヤモンドを一周しながら、雄たけびを上げ、ベンチへ戻ってからも気迫を示し続けました。試合は全米中継の FOX スポーツで放送され、実況はジョー・デイビス氏、解説は通算213勝の電動投手ジョン・スモルツ氏が担当。デイビス氏は翔平大谷と大絶叫し、スモルツ氏は球場の観客の反応がその全てを物語っていますとスタジアムの熱狂ぶりを伝えました。これらの模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
First time that fans have got a chance to see this plaque. Now there's 8 of them. Dodger Stadium was built in 1962, so they got 8 plaques out here. Shohei hit this obviously in the National League Championship Series, and then they went to Toronto to play. So Dodger fans have not seen this plaque in person, but that's not all they'll see when they come up here. Yeah, that's not all you're going to see. Now they have something that tells you can read all about it, a plaque telling you exactly what happened on that day. But Abel, you were here?
Yes, I was.
What happened?
You know, I was working in the back right here, La Taqueria, and since we got the Patron, I'm able to see the crowd react. So I'm seeing the crowd react, and I see come looking this way, and I see the ball coming down. I said, that's not the ball, is it? And sure enough, a little while later, a worker of mine told me, hey, the ball came down to the crowd. I go, really? I didn't know it went that far. And so I was like stunned. I was amazed, and we finally hit it out, you know.
Incredible. Hit it all the way out of the stadium. Hey, Harold, where did it land? They told me it landed somewhere around here. I'm looking everywhere. But this marks the spot. I heard it's worth $3 million, Greg. Back to you.
And when Shohei Ohtani last took the field at Dodger Stadium, he put on arguably the greatest performance in Major League Baseball history. 10 strikeouts while hitting 3 homers in the NLCS in Game 4. Kevin, what are your expectations for Ohtani in his first home game since that legendary performance?
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt he's the guy that you have to be careful with, right? Because at any time, and I talked about before, he can embarrass you. And what are we talking about, Barry? A home run, a single? No, like out of the stadium. So he's done that twice. And I think right now, if he gets off to a nice first AB, whether that's a 7, 8, 9 pitch AB, a couple foul balls, not the result, just a good AB I'm looking forward to. Because I think that's when he has those type of like angry ABs and he kind of steps out, fixes his hair, calls time, says sorry to the person he almost hit one out of the stadium and maybe on the pull side, then rifles one left side, but does something nice where you have to like let them know that this is Dodger Stadium and we win baseball games here. And maybe maybe the offense is tired of hearing about how good the pitching is. And maybe it's time for there's a double-digit run scored tonight from the Dodgers offense.
Yeah, I look at it like if he gets off to a good start, that's the sign of a big game. Like you look at his first time through the lineup, I think in the postseason, 3 for 11, a slugging percentage of 1,000. After that, it goes down, and a lot of times that's if there's an out made in the first, then all of a sudden that can trickle down. If he gets off to a hit, good at bat, strings together a double, maybe pops one, then that's where he has those big games. But this guy is the difference maker. I mean, what a leader to have at the top of your lineup right off the bat. He loves playing at home. What he did last time out here at Dodger Stadium, this guy, you sit there and say, he can't do that again. He's not going to hit 3 home runs, strike out 10 again and start. We don't know that, and he might do something special again tonight. That's the kind of player he is. He's the best player in baseball, and he does things that not everybody on a baseball field can do.
Well,
Ohtani leads it off and lifts the first pitch foul. We start this game with a 3-time Cy Young Award winner facing off with a 3-time MVP. That's only happened 1 time in World Series history when Pedro faced A-Rod in the 2009 Fall Classic. Scherzer's home with an 0-1. Ohtani rips it down the line. It is a fair ball. And it's a double for Ohtani to start this game. They've been waiting for him to get going. He had the huge clinching game of the championship series, relatively quiet outside of that.
Yeah, he's been kind of in one zone of the strike zone, and this was one of them. And what he's been doing with that pitch is leaving the yard. He hasn't been getting a lot of hits other than leaving the yard. So a good sign for the Dodgers. And this breaking ball sits there right there where he's been loving it.
Started this game with a double, and in this postseason, really, it's that huge game 4 of the championship series with the 3 home runs, 174 outside of that. The Blue Jays have done a good job against him. He did have the home run in game 1, but inconsequential. At least he's healthy this World Series. Remember last World Series, he tore his labrum in his shoulder on a slide in game 2 and had to have surgery on that after the year. We were talking about it. Away has been where to go to get him. He doesn't have a hit to the opposite field in more than a month. And that's something that usually he does pretty darn well. Comes back in. It's lifted to deep right field. Towards the corner. Goodbye. Ohtani goes deep. And the Dodgers lead game 3 on a pair of solo home runs, 2-0. He came inside, and Ohtani went to where he's comfortable going right now.
Well, he sped him up with the curveball, and what I mean by speeding up, he knows now a fastball is going to come, and he's going to get the barrel of the bat as quick as he can to it. Away, he would not have done anything, as we just documented, but that's why Ohtani is pretty special. So he throws the breaking ball, and he pulls it, hooks it foul. He had gotten a hit on the breaking ball, and that thing is right in his nitro zone if it would have been up a little bit more. And then he gets him on alert, and he gets the head of the bat out to the ball inside. That's what you got to do to hit an inside fastball. And it was just low enough to do that.
Guy that hit the first sends the sunflower seeds on the second.
Yeah, if he were to face him again.
Scherzer approaching 50 pitches on a 1-2. Ohtani turns one around deep to the right field corner. She's gone. Postseason home run number 7 for number 17. 2-0 Dodgers.
It's been a low average, high power playoff run for Shohei Ohtani. 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was going for it all on 94 above the zone. They've had him chase twice there up. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think Max Scherzer's plan was to look like he was challenging Shohei Ohtani. I think he's the guy on this roster, in this lineup, that you're probably staying away from, a lot like Aaron Judge, a lot like they did to Cal Raleigh.
They haven't thrown him a pitch in the zone, but it's 1-2, and Scherzer comes home. 1-2 again. And the fastball smoked out to right field in deep, and Ohtani has left the yard. Second home run of the game for the Dodgers. Ohtani's 7th of the playoff run, and the fastball was where they wanted it, up and in off the plate, but he jumped on it, getting out in front to make it 2-0 LA.
It's almost like Shohei Ohtani was looking for that pitch. After getting that good slow breaking ball, he's probably telling himself, okay, after that slow pitch, they're going to come in with something, and he was ready for it. He absolutely ripped that thing almost into the Blue Jays bullpen in right field. What a swing.
And again, as I look at the replay of that pitch, it's a well-located pitch. Yep. It's just Shohei Ohtani guessing right, and it's Shohei Ohtani, so he hit 389 feet.
Well, it was also an educated guess. You know, he's seeing the sequence, and he's such a smart player that he can guess that you're probably going to come in hard with something, and he, like you said, he guessed right.
And now he's going to have to put his eyes on a curveball and try to stay away from anything that starts on the outside part of the plate. He struck out on those pitches off of left-handers. I don't know how many fastballs he's going to see from Drew Hardy,
who's been tough on him. He struck him out in game 1. Struck him out here in August as well. Ball. 1-1 strike. 3-1 pitch. Shohei fouls it off, and it's 3-2.
That was the one. Oh, ho-hum.
Follow-up act.
He's going to pitch tomorrow. What could he possibly do to upstage that performance?
Yeah, that would be tough to do. The 3 home runs, the 10 strikeouts over 6 scoreless innings in the clinching game of the championship series. But it seems like anytime you think this guy can't possibly wow you anymore, he does. One-of-a-kind Shohei Ohtani against a rookie pitcher in Mason Fluharty, who fires a payoff. A breaking ball is drilled to left center field, slicing towards the gap, and off the warning track, up against against the wall. Hernandez headed home. There is no throw. It's a ringing double from Ohtani. His third extra base hit of the game has made it 4-3.
Can't throw great hitters the same pitch every single time and expect to have great results. This was the 7th one, and it stayed over the middle. And he stayed on it and got enough of it to split the outfielders.
And so he's done it again at Dodger Stadium. 6 for his last 6 here, with 6 extra base hits. Fox 4 Side is powered by Google Cloud as Ohtani makes his way to the plate. He is 6 for his last 6 at Dodger Stadium with 6 extra base hits. That's never been done in the postseason.
That's incredible. I like this meeting at the mound right now because I'm pretty sure they're going to say keep the ball away. Outside corner, splits away. Do not mess inside or that part of the plate that we've been showing you where all his hits are.
Here he is. Seems like he always delivers when the moment calls for it. Shohei Ohtani is 3 for 3 tonight, 2 doubles and a home run, 6 out of his last 6, 4 home runs, 2 doubles in this ballpark.
Now what Ohtani's going to be looking for is that fastball that he pulls. And if he pulls it, it has cutting action that comes back into the barrel of the bat.
Ohtani on a center cut fastball. Blast one and ties it. Shohei 5-5. Once in forever. Shohei Ohtani, who will start game 4 in 24 hours. He has tied game 3 with his 2nd home run of the night. And he's tied Frank Isbell as the only guys in World Series history that have 4 extra base hits in one game.
Unbelievable. And just as soon as you get out of your mouth, location, location, location. You cannot miss there. And that meeting was probably a reinforcement, and he did. He pulled that fastball right down the middle. And the greatest player on the planet might have been struggling coming into that 4th game here at home. He ain't struggling. The last 2.
Oh my goodness. Right down the middle.
Yeah, I mean, this is why, again, you can't make that mistake. And every once in a while, a pitcher's going to do it, but when you do it to that guy, crowd speaks for the rest. Hadn't hit a ball over there the entire postseason. He gets a double earlier in the game over there, which puts him in a good place, and then he hits an opposite field home run.
That's the swing Dave Roberts has been calling for. He got so pull happy. Doubled the other way in the 5th. Homered the other way. No doubt shot in the 7th. He didn't have to do anything that he's not used to doing. When Shohei Ohtani is right, that's what he does. He hits the ball to left like he's a right-handed pull hitter. Learned to hit it like that back in Japan. As a little leaguer, there was a river beyond the right field wall, and he kept on losing balls out there. They said, buddy, we're going to run out of baseballs unless you learn to hit it the other way. So he said, okay, I'll start hitting my home runs over the left field wall. Now he does it in the World Series. And again, he's coming off 6 shutout innings in the clinching game of the championship series. He'll start tomorrow night. Never seen anything like it. Probably never will again. Ball 2. What a gift it is for all of us to watch a guy do something that you're not supposed to be able to do. He makes you rethink what's possible. Awe and wonder. Such important things that can be hard to find.
And wait till you get to see what he does best.
Yeah,
that's pitch.
That's his favorite thing.
Most people don't think that. And because he's been hurt, you haven't been able to see. His ability to pitch trumps with his ability to hit. It's mind-boggling.
Dominguez deals, and Ohtani shoots one left field, carrying back. It is out of here. Ohtani stays on one. He is 7 for his last 7 at Dodger Stadium with 5 home runs. We're tied again in game 3.
Yep, Ohtani didn't have to hit a home run, but feel free if you want to, big guy. Yeah, go ahead, big guy. You want to hit it out? Who are we to argue?
Shohei Ohtani and Pete Walker's going to come out, talk this one over with Dominguez.
Yeah, you probably want to go over the game plan. Nobody on base, one out. Obviously, a lot of people would question if you pitch around Shohei Ohtani. Why would you do that with one out, nobody on? You don't want to put the tying run on base. But again, he's a unicorn, a lot like Aaron Judge, a lot like Cal Raleigh, where he can hit a baseball and go deep and tie this ball game. You don't want to leave one fat over the heart of the plate. With that being said, I trust Sir Anthony Dominguez's stuff that if he locates a fastball and locates that sweeper or split finger, he can get Shohei Ohtani out. It's just a matter of will he do that in this at-bat.
Shohei Ohtani has faced Sir Anthony Dominguez twice, both this year. Intentionally walked him on August 9th. That was with runners on second and third in that situation. And then Ohtani hit a single off of him on August 10th. Ohtani is 3 for 3, 2 doubles and a homer, 2 RBIs. The pitch. And it's hit well. Left center and deep. Luke is back. It is gone. First pitch demolished. 98 down the middle. And Ohtani is just the second player in the history of the World Series to come up with 4 extra base hits in one game. He ties it at 5.
And that was almost a challenge fastball on the first pitch of the at-bat. I'm not sure what that meeting looked like between Pete Walker and Sir Anthony Dominguez, but I can guarantee it didn't say throw one down the middle. I think that was just a missed spot from Sir Anthony Dominguez. Shohei Ohtani's first home run in this ball game was to right field, and that home run was to left center. That shows the type of hitter that he is. Just an all-around good hitter.
And here comes Shohei Ohtani. Oh, they are going to walk him. 2 gone in the 11th. Here's Ohtani, and he might as well walk on down there to first. Are you going to go after him? No way. Yep. Took his practice swing, save your energy, Shohei, they tell him. And down to first base. Does he try to run again?
Absolutely.
The whole world knows that he's going. Oh, my. And he read that boy's lips. He said they're going to walk him. And he's right. That, by the way, will be the 7th time that Shohei Ohtani reaches base in this game 3. It's nice that Ohtani goes through the motions and actually walks into the batter's box. Tyler Heineman is hitting him on the backside.
Say, hey, buddy, you know the drill.
Have you not been paying attention? The fans are getting sick of it. John Schneider says, I'm not in the business of good TV or dramatics from that man. I'm trying to extend this game. And the guy that has issued more intentional walks than any manager out there since he took over 3 years ago issues his 4th of the night to Shohei. It's the first time that they've been, quote-unquote, forced to do this. Ohtani's been up 4 times in extra innings, or 4 times back to the 9th inning, and he's been put on intentionally every time. Well, so now you're putting up 4 fingers. I would not dealing with it. This would be the intentional, unintentional walk right here. You wouldn't figure he's going to try to battle back in there. Well, and he doesn't. It's a 4-pitch walk to Ohtani, a 5th consecutive walk for him. Thurman sends a fly ball to center field. Varsho's going back before the clock strikes midnight. Freddie Freeman has ended it. It's a repeat hero with the last word on a Game 3 classic.
Thanks, Joe. Freddie, walk-off grand slam, Game 1 last year, walk-off in Game 3 this year.
Yeah.
This was an epic game.
Yeah, I know.
What was it like to be a part of it?
Oh, my. It took a little long. This one took a little longer, but this game was incredible. Our bullpen was absolutely incredible. So, thank you. Yeah, Will Klein, absolutely incredible.
So many heroes in this game. For you, when Kershaw came out of the bullpen in the 12th, bases loaded, what was that like?
That was awesome. His first pitch was 89. His slider, I was like, oh baby, we got old vintage Clayton back. Coming to the biggest spot like that, no better person you want on the mound than Clayton Kershaw.
You thought you had one hit out earlier in this game. Were you sure about the one you hit out here?
I was not sure, just because of the other couple. My swings were getting better and better as the game was going on, so I'm just glad I was able to get the opportunity again.
What were your emotions like circling the bases?
Oh my gosh, just pure excitement. When you grind and fight, and our bullpen and our pitching staff did what they did, to have that go 6 hours and 40 minutes or so, that's as good as it gets.
Shohei Ohtani, you have given baseball over the years a galaxy of great moments and great games, but this one, the first player in 119 years with 4 extra base hits in the World Series, on base 9 times. Where does this one rank for you among the most meaningful games of your career?
いやもう勝ったのが全てかなと思うので、今日ねこう自分のプレーっていうのは後からこう振り返ればいいのかなと思うので、今日はもう切り替えて明日の登板に向けたいなと思ってます。
The next game, I will remind you, you are the starting pitcher in the next game. We saw Dave Roberts, your manager, check on you in the 11th inning. How do you feel, and how will you feel tomorrow?
もう早く帰って寝て明日に備えたいです。
Rest well. Thank you so much, Shohei.
Thank you.